Welcome to Recreationally Yours. I'm Janice Stibe, the Center Director for the City of Florissant over at the JFK Community Center. Well, we just got done with summer and had a lot of fun activities, but we have a lot going on this fall. We also have two new employees, if you haven't met them yet, Ryan and Kelly, who we will be interviewing today to find out what they're doing for the city. Both of them are going to be working in our pools. Ryan's going to be in charge of a lot of our outdoor pools and fitness programs, and Kelly's going to be in charge of our indoor pool and a lot of preschool programs, and they've both come up with a lot of new programs. So we're going to meet them. It'll be your first time, hopefully, of seeing them, so that'll be fun. Brendan's going to be here as well. We just got a grant to redo our tennis courts out at Tower Court, and they look fabulous. So I hope everybody gets out there. I've been driving by and see the seniors out there playing. Brendan's planning on having the court set up for the pickleball as well. So they're a big group who are over at the Egan Center, and we're going to have lines out there so they can play pickleball. So the tennis courts, it's free. We got a grant for that, so the city didn't even have to pay anything for it. And we also had a grant earlier, about a year or two ago, that put in new bathrooms over at Tower Court and a little gazebo. So that park is looking fabulous if you haven't been out there. But we have had the grand opening for that, so we are going to be going out to meet with the mayor and see the grand opening.
Hello everybody, welcome to the City of Florissant. We're at the Tower Park tennis courts, and we're here to dedicate the newly renovated courts that are done in post-tension concrete. They're the first of their kind in the City of Florissant. The project was funded through a grant from St. Louis County Municipal Park Grant Program and the St. Louis County Municipal League, and they're represented here today by the Executive Director, Pat Kelly. Pat?
Thank you very much. It's great to be here representing the League and the St. Louis County Park Commission. These are the kinds of projects that all of us as residents of St. Louis County can be proud of. It's a great addition to your community and a great addition for the park system in St. Louis County. So congratulations. Thanks, Mayor.
Thank you, Pat. And this will no surprise I'd like Ms. Pagano, our Council Vice President, to say a few words. The City Council was very instrumental in initiating this project. I'd also like to recognize former Ward 6 Council Member Pat Stinnett, who is very interested in this project. And I'd like for at least, if you can designate someone else, if you don't want to do it, I'd like for somebody from the council to speak on this project.
I would like Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee.
He's senior member.
All right, I just want to take the opportunity to thank everybody on the council for their support of this project, and it was a long time coming, but we've created an area here that is just going to be a focal point for anybody traveling in this area. And I think our goal would be to see tennis kind of come back. It's kind of gone away for a while now, and we're going to have a high school match here in just an hour or so, and would like to see this to be a well-utilized facility. So thanks everybody for joining us today, and thanks the mayor for his leadership in getting this thing through, and the Parks Department and everybody for the grant program, and we're ready to cut it, Mayor.
All right. The total cost of the project was about $266,000, and 20% of that was by the City of Florissant and 80% by the Parks Grant Program. So we're very grateful. We've been very successful. I'd like to thank Todd Schmidt, our Parks Director, and let him say a few words for their leadership in getting not only this grant, but grants consistently throughout the years. Todd?
Senior member.
Well, I just want to reiterate basically what everybody else has been saying today, is that very proud to be able to have these tennis courts offered to not just the Florissant residents, but the North County region. Want to thank the mayor, the city council for their support, and had a lot of support too. I want to point out that Tim Barrett, our city engineer, was very instrumental in getting this grant through and getting the project through. VJ Construction, the general contractor, did an outstanding job with the work they've done. So there's a lot of people here that are certainly due a lot of thanks. Looking forward to how the tennis courts are going to play out. I told the mayor a long time ago that I think if we build it, they will come. And I've seen over the last few days that people have been out here playing tennis, and it's nice to see. So looking forward to it, and hope you guys come out and visit the Tower Court Park tennis courts.
Thank you, Todd. Is Joe Littleton here from the contractor? I'd like for you to come up for say a few words. Come on. Anyway, they did an outstanding job, as everybody can see. Well, I was watching them when they did the final pour, and they were very careful with it, very, very diligent in the job that they did, and the final product is just outstanding. I'm sure it's going to grow the game of tennis in Florissant. Rebirth in tennis is a very wholesome sport, and we're hoping to have a lot of activity here, and hopefully it'll spill over into some of our other courts also. Here with us today is Charlie Dial, and he is a 98 years old young, still interested in tennis, still hits a tennis ball, and his son John, his grandson Adam, and great-grandson Owen, they're all here in Florissant, and they're going to actually cut the ribbon for us today.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, keep going. Keep going.
We got to put it real tight.
Put it tight. Get inside.
There we go. You back at it.
Well, thanks for coming, everybody. We're going to take a few, try to get a photo of ceremonial first serve from Mr. Dial, and we'll take a few photos. Other than that, I appreciate we got some cookies and refreshments for you, and enjoy the rest of this beautiful day.
All right, well, introducing Ryan Harrison. He's a new rec specialist with the City of Florissant, and we're very happy to have him now. Ryan's been a super, super busy guy with the pools this summer, to the point where I felt bad for him every once in a while, but not too much. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Ryan. Where'd you come from?
All right, I guess I grew up here in St. Louis. I'm actually originally, I guess, from Ferguson, so I do have the the North County roots.
Good.
Went to high school at CBC. Went to college up in Chicago, a place called Lewis University. I studied sports management with a business administration minor.
Okay.
Prior working here with the City of Florissant, I had the privilege of working out with a health club. It's called Chesterfield Athletic Club out in Chesterfield, Missouri. So I was, fitness manager out there, basically oversaw fitness facilities, swimming pool.
Cool.
Nothing to the extent like it is out here.
Right.
So.
But you had a little bit of experience coming in. It probably helped you.
Yeah, I had some experience. Obviously I learned a lot. Working out here at City of Florissant. I mean, I guess it's a little change going from I guess 1.5 to 2 pools to taking over 3 different properties, which is big jump, but it was a good learning curve. So I think summer's winding down, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So.
You seem to be like breathing easier. You look like you've been getting more sleep. So
yeah, the first couple I was gonna say the first couple of months were rough, but it's gone smooth for the most part. I've enjoyed my time here. Florissant's a great place to work for.
Yeah.
So.
You kind of got thrown in to the deep end, no pun intended there.
But,
just because you came in at the time you came in, it was the spring. The people before you, they left, and it was at a tough time when things were starting to ramp up, and you kind of got tossed into the fire.
Not only that, I think I was the only recreational specialist at the time, so it was kind of like we were scrambling to do 2 people's positions, and it was it was a lot at first, but everybody in the department was real helpful, and it was good. I can't complain or have anything. It was awful. It was a good time. Everybody here was real helpful. So
that's the best way to learn is sometimes you gotta have those growing pains. But I want to say you did a heck of a job.
Thank you.
You really did. Okay, so we got a big event coming up.
Yes.
Suicide Prevention Awareness Fundraiser, and you've been given that duty as well.
I've taken the reins of the race, I guess, as far as the race and the barbecue.
Right.
We got the race will be September 19th at St. Ferdinand Park at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
We're going to have the race kick off at 8 o'clock. We'll have the mile race start a little after around 8:05, 8:10. It should be a good day. I mean, we've got a lot of sponsors, local businesses here in Florissant. A lot of raffle prizes. We're looking to raise a lot more money than we did last year for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Yeah.
So I hope everybody comes out and runs, or at least comes out and stops by. We have a barbecue, we have a raffle. We're going to have stuff going on all day, I noticed you're in charge of the softball tournament.
Yeah, we got the tournament going again. It's already full. Otherwise, I'd be plugging the softball tournament, but we've got a waiting list. It's growing, and we're going to try to open some more spots. But we only have a certain amount of fields to work with. So we've got men, co-ed teams.
Okay.
And they come out to support a good cause. They see something like that, suicide prevention. A lot of people know somebody or have been touched by that in their lives, and they want to come out and. Even if they're throwing 15 or 20 bucks towards the cause, it's worthy.
Yeah,
the race is great. I mean, people come out in different groups, and the barbecue. We raise a lot of money, so yeah, it's a good deal. All the proceeds go to, like you said, the AFSP, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So it's a great deal. Well, tell us, you got anything else coming up after that?
The only other thing I have going on starting this fall is I am introducing it's called Aikido. Aikido is a relatively modern Japanese martial arts, and we're going to be starting that program over at the James J. Egan Center on Saturday mornings. There are going to be 2 classes. The first class will be at 10 o'clock, and that will be from ages 13 and under, and then our second class will be for adults 14 and up, and that starts right after a 10 o'clock class at 11 o'clock. Both classes will take place in the aerobic center at the at the JJE Center. So, for more information, you can stop by either desk, or you can pick up a brochure. It has all the information in there. Right. Registration for the first class, I think, started three weeks ago. Yeah. So I know it. You want to get in, fill up. Get a spot before the classes do fill up. Because I think two of the classes, I think we're getting a couple. Some people registered, so it's a good sign.
And you've already got judo going.
Yes.
So this is a little bit different than
judo.
Yes,
it's a little different. It's more or less focusing on. It focuses on focus, respect, and discipline.
Okay.
In addition to the physical benefits of strength, balance, and body coordination.
So can we get a demonstration here? I mean, what do we do here? I won't put you in that situation just yet. We can do that off camera so that nobody gets hurt. Okay, well, Ryan, thanks a lot for joining us today. We're super happy to have you on board. And let's go over and talk to Janice again.
Well, with me we have our other new recreation specialist, Kelly Snyder. How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
So, Kelly, you've been with us since the beginning of June. So tell us a little bit where you came from.
I'm originally from the St. Louis area. I grew up in St. Charles. I moved to KC for college, and then I've been working for Kansas City Parks and Recreation Department for the past 3 years. Did a little bit of everything there, center director, ice rink management, indoor pool management as well.
And so right now, tell us some of the things that they have you slated to do for our department.
Here for the City of Florissant as a recreation specialist, I handle most of our preschool programming, as well as all of our indoor pool and aquatic programming as well.
Well, people may not know where we're even at. We are over at the Nature Lodge in the basement area, and this is one of the new programs that is under you. So can you tell us a little bit about what we're doing here today?
Yeah, we just want to show everybody that we have this open space for play. It's called Drop In Play at the Lodge. Thursday and Fridays this month of September, it's from 10 to 2. So come in, play. Parent participation is required. This isn't a drop-off program. But come enjoy. We have plenty of toys here if you look around, as well as crayons and dress-up clothes.
Yeah, and we've been over here a couple of times while the kids have been playing, and we had something kind of similar to this a couple years back over at the Egan Center, and it's just nice that the parents could come, and it's just something different, especially on rainy or super hot days like we've been having recently. You can have the kids come in, and it's toys that you may not have at home, or just stuff a little bit different, and moms can sit there and talk to each other and actually have another human being to talk to instead of a little human being to talk to.
Yeah, definitely a social aspect of the whole program.
Because there's a couple moms groups and different things like that that are coming as well. So right now, like you said, it'll be over at the Nature Lodge through at least September, and then we'll look
From there, we'll see what happens. We'll let you know.
And then now, along with this program, tell us about the 2 more structured programs that you're going to be doing.
So along with this program, we are offering 2 structured days of play. So those days will be on October 16th and November 14th from 9 a.m. to 2. So they'll have 2 structured events, whereas it's actually a structured event. We'll have kinder music come and do an activity for at least an hour, and as well as a healthy snack will be provided for the day, and the library is coming to do a structured activity as well.
Now, great. Now, the drop-in play is free of charge, correct?
Yes, correct.
Now, what about these playtime at the lodge, I believe is what it's called?
Playtime at the lodge, these structured events, they are $5 for residents, as well as $8 for non-residents. So there's a little bit of a fee. There's pre-registration is required, and we're accepting registration right now at both the James J. Egan Center and the JFK Center.
And at least we do probably want people to register before the last day of program so that we can know, or before the day of the program so that we can know how much materials we need, things like that. Or you need to call because we can't have you just show up here because we may not have enough activities for the kids, and then we don't want little guys crying because that would be kind of sad. So, those are some great programs that you already have started. So what are, I know you have a lot more things planned. So what are some of your other new programs?
We're offering water aerobics instructor training in October. So if you're looking to become a water aerobic instructor, just because you feel the need, we're always in need of them. I'm always looking for more water aerobic instructors for our indoor pool at the James J. Egan Center, as well as we're offering CEUs or CECs for current water aerobics instructors that are in need of those to keep their certification current.
Yeah, so this is open for people who don't even necessarily want to or are going to be working for the city. They can work anywhere around.
Yeah.
So this will be great. A lot of different park and rec departments will honor this type of program. Or if it's something that you're interested in and want to get into, it'll be a great time and to even train some of our staff and
yeah,
get
exactly.
a little bit better.
Perfect. So tell me about this cricket program you got going on.
Yeah, well, if people don't know, if you don't receive, we send out a what's happening every month with just like, it'll be coming out later today actually for our September one, just highlighting some of the special programs that are going on. And when I sent it out, I had somebody give me a response saying, hey, are you interested in running a cricket program? I said, sure. So we're going to have them come and they're going to be doing a program. It's actually going to be inside the JFK gymnasium on Wednesdays. Now, we're still doing court over there, so we're kind of doing it in between the court times. So it is like every other week, and it's a 6-week program. It's only going to be $10 for residents, and it's from 6 until 7:30. I guess cricket, I did not know this is kind of big in the area, and there's a lot of people. They actually had the national tournament here in the St. Louis area this year, so they're trying to get it all over the place. So I thought it would be something interesting to attend, or to offer to our residents. We're also going to make it part of our winter break camp later on in the year. So if it's something, just an extra day or activity for the kids to do during that time. But so if you've ever wanted to know what cricket is, it's only $10. It's real. It'll be a nice basic class. They're going to provide the instructors and all the equipment. And again, it'll be up at the JFK Community Center starting September 23rd. So registration is already open for the program, and just as to remember, it's for ages 7 to 14. So if you have kids interested, please get them signed up now. Now, another program that you've started is rhythmic drumming. So tell us a little bit about that.
This is a very trial program. We're going to try it out. It's just for basic drumming skills, keeping a rhythm, and then basic drumming techniques. So if you ever thought maybe drumming was into your thing, let's come try it out. You don't have any music experience before or anything else. You just need a pair of drumsticks. Come on down.
You don't need to know how to read music or anything like that?
No.
Awesome. Now, you've got here, and one of your responsibilities is going to be the indoor pool. So they did a lot of maintenance on that this summer already, where we stripped it all the way down and repainted. So I hear that it looks pretty amazing in there.
It looks fantastic in there.
So no more little paint chips.
No
You're
more
not
little
going to stub
paint
your
chips.
toes or anything like that.
It looks
so
good.
everybody, if you haven't been to the pool in a while, I suggest you come because it looks nice. And then you also started another program, a new program in the water running or something like that?
Yeah, water running. It's a new deep water running. It's a new aquatic program we're doing. Just typical. It's for those people that want to start running and maybe have, maybe pounding on the concrete is a little too rough for them right now, or they want to continue their running in the winter months when it's a little bit cooler outside and you'd rather be in the heated indoor pool. Great.
Well, that sounds like you've had a lot on your plate in the short time that you've been here. So we're really excited to see all the new programs that you have coming. So we look forward to the next segment of Recreationally Yours and the calendar segment that you're probably going to be doing with all your other new programs. So we look forward to having you with us. And stay tuned for more. Well, Brennan, we've covered a whole lot of information today. So I want to make sure that people know how to get the information that they want. We have brochures at both of our buildings and at City Hall if people wanted to come up and grab one of our brochures. They can also go online at www.florissantmo.com to grab that information. And we also want to remember to talk about the golf course. So if you want to put in a plug for that.
You definitely don't want to forget the golf course. It's a wonderful course. The surrounding neighbors aren't real happy if I ever show up there because they need to check their insurance coverages balls are flying in the windows. But
that's why I haven't played in a while.
Right, yeah. Other than when I go there, everything's pretty smooth. It's a very nice course. Check it out. Give them a call, 741-744-4444.
Well, BJ, I think that was one too many for us.
Yeah, it might have been one too many for us. So there's 7 digits and a phone number. I think we all know. I went with 8, but yeah. So we've got the number there on the screen for you, and they are open all fall and winter because, as you know, these days, December, we get a handful of nice days. You can get out there and hit the ball around.
Yeah, so go on out there. And if you have questions, you can always call either one of our buildings. My building, the JFK building, is 314-921-4250, and they can call you at?
921-4466 is the front desk. See, you got the digits right there. So.
All right. Well, we look forward to talking to you next time on Recreationally Yours. Yeah, I was like, that's a one too many.
744. No, 444. Pick up on that. That's great.
And so it'll be the 2nd and 4th, I believe, Wednesday of every month to the end of December. God bless you. So I'm pretty excited about that. Well, stop now. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, because you gave me this look too. Like I'm like, okay. No, she covered herself really good.
Okay, that means we will stop.